without the possibility of evil. It's something like that, you know, in that maybe a man is better when he's a dangerous man who's being good than he would be if he was just a good man who wasn't capable of being dangerous. And I believe that because the best men that I've ever met are very dangerous men. You don't mess with them.
Yeah.
So, and you know that as soon as you meet them.
Gambling, y'all must have forgot. I must have sacrificed. I must have gave up. On the road every night, losing weight, losing sleep, same shit. Every week, girlfriend steady tripping, losing partners to the beat. Man, I swear it gets deep. Never suffer defeat. Go hard or go home, that's the way it gotta be. Man, I want something greater than great. I know you gon' hate. Hold up. Mention mistakes and I bet he gon' break. Hold up. Not knowing I'm cut from a different cloth. I kept it 100. That's all the time, cause that's what I'm taught. I grew up by the park. Was riding before the car. Was high before the golf. Was hurting before the scar. See, you don't know my pain. Yeah, you don't know the struggle. Got motivation up in them duffels. I gotta hustle, nigga. Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot.
Bay Area. Y'all must have forgot. Do not get it twisted. I don't care if I don't put out a video in a month. Two, I am still the Iggitty. Bossy boss, leaning. Cooking with what? Gas, leaning fire content. Oh, man. How you guys doing tonight? You know what it is. Big boss from the Oak Town. When you get knocked down, you get back up. Oh, man. Got a dope show for you guys tonight. You see the title, you see the thumbnail, you see who I got. Four-time returning guest. Bravo Varsity.
Yes, sir. How you feeling, man?
Hey, man, I'm great. I'm great, man. Thank you for agreeing to come on, man.
It's all good, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, you always know a real one, man. You always can tell a real one. Shout out to Quick 504 in the building. Big Boss Real Talk. Y'all must have forgot. I'm Iggitty, Biggitty, Bossy Lenny. And I got Travel Versity in the building. Yo, Ja, it's a trip. I was working on some little shits. I was going to put it together, but it got a little too detailed. But, so, you know, shout out to you. This is your 4th time on the channel. With 4-time feature. You've been on here more, 4-time feature. So I went back and I saw the other 3 interviews I did. Your very first one back in 2021. And I watched and I pulled the little clips out. I was going to put some shit together. I said, nah, I ain't got time to do that. But but it's good in me doing that for my own self because it just gave me a memory. Like, man, when you came on, you had just started your channel, bro. You didn't even have 300 subscribers.
Yeah, no.
I remember when I was trying to make a little thumbnail, very first thumbnail for you. I was going to your channel. You were so new, I couldn't even find. I would put in Travelversity. First of all, it was somebody else. It was 2 Travelversities. And
it was.
Yeah. And then I remember, so when you came on like the 3rd time, you was in Africa. And you were telling me about Africa and whatnot. And for a brief minute, you had changed your name, your name to Air Lunan.
Yeah, that's when I was in Kenya.
In Kenya, yeah, Africa, yeah, right. And so then, even then, I was taking some parts out because I was going to make a little something to it. But even when you was in Africa, you kept bringing up Thailand. You said, man, if I go back to Thailand, if I go back to Pattaya, and it's a trip, you know, looking at old footage later, knowing where you at now, like, wow. So it seemed like you was always headed back to Thailand. But when you came on the channel, the first time, you was in Brazil. You stayed in Brazil for 6 months. You had just left Colombia and you was in Brazil.
That's right. When I started my channel, it was probably like a couple months, like 2. I might have had a channel for like 2-3 months at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Now
The thing is about coming back to Thailand, like when I went like after I left Africa, I went to the States and I just typed in what's the most searched country on YouTube, and guess what?
Thailand.
Guess what? It's like it's top 3 on all the sites. So I was like, it's a lot of traffic source going over that direction. So it kind of just validated my idea.
Well, hey, you know, say great minds think alike, man. And so it's a trip, man. Yeah, I really wanted to put that together because there was a part in there when you had even said, this is when you was in Africa. I guess you was in Kenya. You said, man, I don't know if I can live in Thailand, though. Thailand is too turned up. But you said something like, if I do, I probably just can't live in Pattaya. But I don't know if I can live in Thailand. And now we fast forward. We fast forward to now. Where are you at?
Well, for me, like at first, it was I couldn't live because I was going too hard. That's why I left. Like when I first came out here during COVID, I was going way too hard. Like I was like, oh no, like this not even me. I was doing way too much. So I was like, I got to go reset myself. So that was kind of why I went to Africa, to kind of reset myself and, you know what I'm saying, figure it out. But now I don't do. Now I'm more disciplined. Like I don't go out like that no more. Like I done did it all out here already 20 times. Like everything people come here and visit to do, I did it for 6-7 months straight every day.
Right.
So it's like I don't really feel the need anymore. You know, it's still available where I want to go. You know what I'm saying, go out or whatever. But I kind of like it now, and I'm moving around a lot more. My first 6-7 months here before I came back, I was never traveling around. Now I'm seeing the country more. I'm seeing that I like other parts of being out here, and so yeah. But my lease is up in a couple months, so I mean I might move. Who knows?
Hold on. Shout out to Big Bass Life in the building. Big Bass Life in the building. Woo,
Hey, shout out to
Travelversity and Big oh shit. Shout out to Quick 504 with the $2. Who them where them things at, boss? Shit. You gotta ask Travel Jaw over there, man. I'm in the town, man. Shit. My nose is down to the grind. I'm working. Shit, you gotta ask Travel Jaw over there.
I'm working too.
Oh, that's what's up.
Trying to get to 30K.
Oh yeah, exactly. You at 27?
27, about to be 28. Probably next couple of years.
Yeah, you about to hit it, man. You are literally about to hit it. Oh man, it would have been cool if I could have put some of this shit together because you settled it. Because you had said it's fresh in my mind because I literally was doing it like an hour or two ago. If I'd have started earlier, I probably could have had a little montage together. But as it was, you know, when you're doing the editing shit, you put shit together, you can kind of map out and see how long shit's going to take and say, nah, it's not going to hit. But you had said something with this one, you was Africa, Kenya, said, well, if I do live in Thailand, I'm just going to have to be more disciplined. It's like every time you go out, every time you step out your door, you spend the money. It's designed to make you spend money.
Exactly. People act like them conversations ain't never happened though. Like nobody has ever said this. Like I feel like I done said it a lot of times.
Right. Well, you didn't said it on my channel. Definitely. And again, shout out to you. And man, I just keep on the first episode. Now, I guess I'm talking about it. Since I couldn't show it, I'm talking about it. When you first came on in 2021, damn, 2 years ago, 2021. 2021. I had said you are gonna blow up like Aaron Ferris BMT. And shout out to the homie. You kind of passed. You I'm all the way blown out the water, but you kind of, and that's good. I'm sure Aaron Ferris, I'm sure he's proud of that because he's the one that really put the bug in your ear to start the channel, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. He was the first. He was like, man, you should start a YouTube channel. But he told me, he was like, I think everybody should have a YouTube channel. That's what Aaron was saying. He felt like everybody should have a YouTube channel. So he was like, man, you young, like you out here, people will want to watch that. So like, all right, bet I started, you know. Plus I kind of needed a purpose anyway. Like, man, like I ain't have nothing to do. I ain't had no job. I was just chilling. So I ain't have nothing to really put any effort into. So I'm like, man, let me give myself some type of purpose, like to build on something, you know. So
right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Aaron though. He just got the app too. The app about to come out next week.
What?
Yeah, I'm on the beta testing. It's been out already. We've been using it for like a month already.
Wow.
But it's about to change the game, man, for sure. Where you can earn money up there. You can earn it's like a Patreon mixed with a Facebook. You can monetize your content. He definitely did some stuff, man, that is gonna be really good for a lot of brothers, man.
Wow. Well, I'm very interested. Well, you guys heard it here. The longer waited, you know, because some people were starting to feel like mostly the haters, but some people are starting to feel like that Aaron Ferris BMT Black Men Travel app was kind of like Dr. Umar's school. They're like, man, where's the app at?
Yeah, but a lot of people never built the app from the ground up. So a lot of people don't know how long it takes to build that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you on the outside and you looking in, you like, oh, why it's taking so long? But you know, you got developer problems. You got stuff that come back with the developers, and then stuff might get delayed. So it takes a lot to build an app from zero to, especially when it's like, you know what I'm saying? He is paying for a lot of it himself. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, he got donations, but it wasn't 70% of it he paid for. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So it took a while, man. You gotta get funds together. You know, you gotta take a while, but it's here, man, and it's definitely dope.
That's what's up. It's here, about to roll out next month. You said you are one of the beta testers. You guys, you're in the inner circle. You guys been using it, testing it out. So it's here in the flesh, and it's going to roll out to the public about next month. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's next week, like next week.
Oh, next week. Well, next week is next month.
Yeah, like a week or two. I don't want to, you know, put a date on his stuff, but in the next couple of weeks, it's gonna roll out. It's like 100 dudes on there right now. Cause the link, yeah, cause the link kind of got around, so a lot of dudes like grabbed the link real quick. So it was like 150 people on there right now, but yeah, it's definitely gonna be.
Holla at the homie. I'll give you the boss on the beta tester, man.
Hit up there. I'm pretty sure he'll put you on there.
Nah, it's all good. That's what's up, man. That's good shit. That's good shit, man. Passport Bros making real moves, my man. So I was going to talk about that. So you are officially went for, a long time ago, many moons ago, went from a Thailand visitor, traveler to basically expat, a young expat in Thailand. And so how is that different than just visiting?
I think it's a lot of differences because like when you coming out here visiting, you kind of got your mind on, so you're just trying to have fun. I think most people come here, they're just trying to have fun. You trying to do your thing, and then go ahead and take it back to the crib. But living out here,
what the people trying to do, man? Do their thing? What
that's what people want to do. I mean, people want to do their thing. When you living here, it's kind of, you got to kind of get acclimated to normal life because you can't really spend. I mean, you could spend like you on vacation every day, but you go broke like that. You gotta know when, just like living, I guess, because I lived in LA, like I compare it to even probably in Vegas. It's like just because you live in Vegas don't mean you're gonna be in the casino every night.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you live there.
So it's one of those things. You just gotta kind of make it normal life. Once you make it normal life, then it is what it is. But I done kind of got used to living overseas, so I mean, I never look at anywhere like a vacation because I always just leave whenever I feel like it.
Right. That's what's up. Oh, shout out to GMT Gold Money Entertainment. Gold Money Entertainment for the $10 salute. After I finish Africa, I'll be in Thailand. Man, you've been saying that for the longest. But you know what?
Can't stay out of 8. He love Africa, man. He love Africa.
I can't hold him though.
I understand, bro.
I'm on the other end of that spectrum. I did Thailand 4 times. It didn't touch down in Africa once.
You like Africa, man. I'm telling you. If anything ever happened and they changed like the visa laws or something, I had to leave Thailand, I'll probably move to Africa.
Okay, Mr. Austin Holloman Jr. Nah, not like
that. Well, I mean, I like Kenya. I really like Kenya. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like the infrastructure, but I don't know. I don't have a desire to really live anywhere else in Asia, probably. I mean, so if I'm gonna live somewhere else, I'll probably check out somewhere in Africa next. Like,
right, yeah. I really got to do the Africa thing, and like I've been saying for the longest now, my next trip, my main trip, would be Africa in October, because I go somewhere every October for my birthday. And so, ever since I got my passport, the first 3 years, when I got my passport 2018, the first 3 years, 2018, 18, 19, and 20, those 3 years, I went to DR Sasua. And in 2021, I did my birthday in Brazil. That's where I met you in 2021.
I remember that.
October time, around my birthday. At Mabs. Yeah. Shout out to Mabs.
Yeah.
And that was 2021. And then in 2022, just last year, Thailand.
You was out here, right? Yeah.
I was out there in Thailand. So
how you felt about that Songkran?
Man, that Songkran.
Every time I see you, bro, you was mad.
I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. And I heard about it. Everybody told me about it. I wasn't ready, man. Oh, no, I wasn't ready. Man.
You walk right into it.
And then I'm big, so I'm the target. Everybody wanted to get me. Aggro on boss. Oh, man.
Yeah, you got to stay in the crib. That was annoying. It was a little annoying.
It was kind of fun, but it just got ridiculous, man, because it didn't stop. That's what probably got me. Really at night.
Yeah.
At night, again on Walking Street by the night bar. If anything, it should have stopped then. If it had stopped then, I would have a higher tolerance for it.
I heard they used to stop it. I heard like 7 o'clock, it used to stop. But they said like right before COVID, 2018, 2017, 2018, people just kept doing it. So now it done turned into like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a bunch of foreigners. Don't nobody know the rules. Everybody just, I ain't even try to go out during Songkran. I was in the crib the whole time.
Man,
at night.
Well, yeah, because some people live there; they can wait it out, and the other people they're only there for 2 weeks and 10 days.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, I would have been mad if I came out here for 2 weeks. I would have been mad.
then your ass, you got me a couple times too. You damn bastard.
Well, I was just. It was kind of like a what's up, because everybody when they know somebody just pull up and start shooting. Well, I was doing it to everybody, but.
Times, man. Shout out to Travel Job, man. Especially on that last day that we kept bumming each other.
Oh, the last day.
Yeah, the big one on that Tuesday.
Yeah, that was dope. I was meeting a lot of brothers, man. It's a lot of brothers coming out here now.
Yeah, shout out to Richie Mac Zoom to Thailand and Chocolate Man and yourself and included. And y'all didn't blew up the spot, man.
That's what people saying. But shoot, realistically. This spot been blew up. Like this is like one of the top travel destinations in the world. I mean, there's a lot of people come here. A lot of people been coming here, man.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, shout out to Malcolm, man. Shout out to my boy Malcolm, young boy, 21 out here going crazy.
Oh, he 21. He was on the boat. He was on the boat with us, right?
Yeah, he got 200K on his channel.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he got an ASMR channel.
Ooh, that's he the one with the ASMR.
Yeah.
That's soft
talk.
So that's
so he got like 200K, man. He doing this thing out here, but yeah, people say it's been blowing up. But I mean, compared to before COVID, they said tourism still ain't how it was. So it still ain't as many people that used to be out here. Like I think if it looked now like it did before COVID, people will really think it was blew up. Like they say it's only 40% of the people.
But I want to say, like, you know what I'm saying, like composition. Like when you work out, you can have like your body, you can have a certain weight, but how much of that weight is fat and how much of that weight is muscle, how much of that weight is water. All right. So so you might have a lot of people or lesser people, but how many of them people are black? I think you got more black people going out there now.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely more brothers coming out here than before. Like when I got out here, I was like, it was very few black people out here like that when I got out here. So
you said that.
It's definitely picking up. But at the same time, when you comparing us, like I tell people all the time, like you see the videos, you see us at a pool party or wherever we at, it's just because every brother is in that one room. So it's like it looked like it's so many, but bro, Indian guys coming out here 20 buses a day.
Man,
200 deep. They got a whole 2 mile worth of street in Pattaya. Russians, bro. It's like in parts in that area where I live, Jontian, that's Russia, bro. It's like little Russia. So we still like a minority group of people here. It's a lot more than before, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling brothers, man, that's why you gotta like lead them certain spots, man. You might gotta hear some music you don't want to hear, but
oh man. Yeah. But shout out to you. You've been moving around, man. So since you've been in Thailand, if you can recall, how many other cities have you hit altogether?
Maybe like 10, maybe like 8 or 9, maybe 10, somewhere around there.
Wow. I'm not going to say the Bangkok don't count, because you got to fly in the Bangkok. And Phuket, I give you Phuket. But I remember a while back, like you hit up Chiang Mai early on.
Chiang Mai, yeah, I did Chiang Mai. I went to Sisaket, which is Isan and Isan.
Oh wow!
I did Koh Chang. I did Koh Samui. Hua Hin.
Oh man, Koh Samui, Hua Hin. Yeah, you out there.
Yeah, I did Rawai. That's kind of Phuket, but it's a different part of Phuket. Rawai. Yeah, I did a few cities. I still got a few more though. I still got a few more on my list. I'm about to go to Vietnam in like a week though. That's gonna be some.
Have you been? Though I don't know how to say these names. Hua Hin?
Hua Hin? Yeah. I've been out there. Hua Hin, yeah.
Hua Hin.
Yeah, I've been out there. It's like Hua Hin is like a super watered down version of like Pattaya. It's like
what?
It's like if you retire, it's like a real retirement spot. It's the beach. it's like small city beach type of vibes. It's not really a lot of entertainment out there like that. They got one little area. So it's really on some retirement. If you want to get away and just kind of live in the cut.
Oh man! But you said, but anyway, I don't want to run past that. You said next week you plan to hit up Vietnam.
Yeah, next week or like a week and a half. One of those. I gotta go and get my re-entry. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go to Nha Trang. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I gotta really study it, but it's like a beach city in Vietnam, and they're supposed to have like some of the best seafood. So see what's up with that.
That's what's up, man. You out there moving about in Asia, man. Oh man, yeah, something about that Asian life. It's funny. Again, I got to reference our earlier interviews or whatnot. On the first one, you had not been to Thailand yet, and so again, you had been in Brazil for a few months after you had left Colombia, and then you had said Rio is the best place in the world. I got it on tape. But of course, you said that before you went to Asia, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I still think Rio one of the best places in the world. Like, I still think that.
It's funny you say that.
Still think that.
I say that Rio and Pattaya, or if I say Brazil and Thailand, is my 1A, 1B, Razor's Edge, man. Razor's Edge.
Dude, I think you. I mean, I think Kenya pretty.
It's really a coin toss. It's really a coin toss, really.
Yeah. If Brazil had the prices of here, I would be in Rio. Like, I think the prices for stuff in Thailand is kind of what give it the edge. Like that's the number one thing for me, because if it was $200 apartments in Rio, $400 apartments in Rio, I'll be
Yeah. And the safety, man. Safety is kind of real, because that's like your life.
True. That's a fact. That should be top priority, really.
It should be number one, but a lot of times, especially if you from the hood, you ain't worried about your safety, man. I'm gonna be all right, man.
That's a fact, man. Yeah, that's a fact. It should be. I mean, even if it ain't your number one, it should definitely be top 2 or 3, like in your criteria for where you want to live at. You want to be safe. You don't want to be looking over your shoulder.
Shout out
to be in Colombia.
Shout out to Razor Rays, but everybody, you would think it would be a high up there, but a whole lot of people, they like to risk it and go right to Medellin. So safety must not be too high for a lot of people.
They got some bad joints in Medellin, man. I be telling people, like, I don't knock you for man. It doesn't, but I'm saying, like, I can't. I don't. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's one of them things. It's like Medusa. You know what I'm saying?
So you risk a biscuit for a snow bunny. Oh,
it's like Medusa. It's like a. Yeah, I mean, and it's close too, right?
And convenient, really close and cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, I never really personally felt like I was in danger when I was in Colombia, but you knew it was prevalent, like you knew it was a chance that shit could happen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, speak on that. Is that shit like a lot of these places, like you might not personally feel pressed, right? You know what I'm saying? But you aware, you know what I'm saying, of what's going on and what can go down and this, that, and the third. So yeah, that'd be
man. I say maybe try Cartagena. I think you might got a better chance.
I will hit it because I haven't. So for
you never been to Cartagena?
Nope. So for nothing else, I know. I have to check it off the passport, bro.
You think it's a lot of brothers out here? Wait till you go to Cartagena.
But
I think it's gonna look like Sosua. It's like right there with Sosua, I think.
That's what I hear. So I got to go for myself. But from everything I hear from all these groups, these travel groups, all I hear that Cartagena is like a upgraded, nicer version of Sosua, right?
Well, yes, basically with that. I mean, they got some. I think Cartagena got better looking chicks than Medellin for the most part. But
that's what everybody say.
They're more Afro Latinas. I kind of like the Afro Latina chicks more than like the Paisa,
Well, you just like Bossy Boss, and we in a minority because a lot of our brothers seem to love them snow bunny white Euro looking Pisces.
I like them too. I've had my share of them, but if I had to pick, I would prefer the brown skin, like the Afro Latina,
Colombiana
over the
That's what's up.
yeah.
Man.
So Cartagena, you have like a wide range of that.
Shout out to Keith in the Street Shorts, man. All I gotta do is look at Keith in the Street Shorts. He was out there really in the streets. Oh man,
That's how that joint looks.
That's how they be in real life. So, question: Cuba. Cuba's floating around a lot. You know what I'm saying? Have you been to Cuba?
No, I've never been to Cuba.
Cuba?
Sounds like a good idea, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your next move? That's on your itinerary?
Not really, but it's way down there. But shout out, this is on my mind. Shout out to Flyboy Way. The Flyboy Way was down there, and showing some nightlife out there. And so some people are saying that is kind of not all that, and they're like, I don't know. Let me get off of it because it was like,
I guess it depends on what you're comparing it to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's why I always want to be like, I want to see shit for my own self. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best, man. You could take advice, but what's for everybody is not for everybody else. What's for me might not be for Big Boss, and what's for him might not be for me. So you got to go see stuff for yourself to make a decision on if it's a place you want to be or not. Like, you can take advice from people saying, "Oh, come out here." It's like then you got the other side of that. People say, "Oh, don't go out there." It's like this. It's like only person that can make that decision at the end of the day is you. Absolutely. That's what's up. So
check it out, man. Let me know.
Yeah. I'll let you
I didn't know about udon. I didn't know about udon thani. What's up? What was up with that?
Oh man, I know, right? Well, I briefly touched on, it wasn't a lot to talk about. That's why when I went to Udon Thani, man, I was in the little city area, what they call a city, like a town. Still wasn't a big city, but even there, it wasn't a lot of it wasn't really no melanated Thai chicks.
It wasn't what it was advertised to be.
Well, what I understand is that the melanated chicks, they be in the provinces, like, off in the cuts, tucked away in the boonies. In the city, it'd be like their paisa. It'd be their white, more whitish, straight Asian. Yeah. The darker Afro ones are kind of out in the fields, out and about. So I'm like, oh man, how I get to them? I didn't come to this city. I didn't come to this city just to look at these regular ties. No. I want to see Afro ties.
Yeah, but it's 2023. If a joint bad, and you know what I'm saying, she ain't got to be sitting out in no field.
You never lied.
If she's sitting around there like that, she would have already came out here.
She would already got swooped up. Somebody would
have been at 808. She would have been at 808
already if she was that bad, right? As soon as they get of age. Yeah.
When I went out there, I seen mostly kids, man, in Isan. Like I didn't even really see too many chicks that was the age range of that I would be even looking at. Like most of it was like either older women or like kids.
Too young. Yeah, they sitting on the bench getting ready. Yeah. So someone shared a video, in our Taliban group. Some white dude out there in Thailand, he was breaking it down how it worked. He was saying that a lot of the girly bars and establishments, the mama san, when they would give the girls time off to go back home to visit family, they would tell them when they come back, if they can, try to bring another girl with them, back from the village, back from the province.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they got this show on Netflix. It's like a big show out here. It's basically about this chick that's like, got like 5 boyfriends working in a go-go bar. Like she on wild time. Like, and it was like that. Like she was working at a bar. They was like trying to get her to like convince her friend to come and all this type of stuff. So yeah, probably I believe that's probably how it happened.
Wow. So wait, So it's a show like that. There's a show on Netflix.
Yes, bro. It's here. I don't know if it's in the States, but it's called it's called The Desire. It's a Thai like soap opera. It's like one of their biggest shows.
Okay.
And it's basically like about this chick in Bangkok, and she working like she working to go. She taking clients. She got a boyfriend. Like she trying to finesse, and shit just end up going all bad for her. Like it just start going downhill.
So the language is titled. They got English subtitles.
They got English subtitles, but like it's like the worst thing that can happen to a joint. Like living that type of life is like the worst case situation happened to her.
Wow. Netflix joint, huh? Hey,
yeah.
You get a chance. Send me the link to that, man. I want to check
it out. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I think the people here for my aircon. Yeah, I got a few more minutes.
That's crazy. That's what's up. So last weekend, we was chopping it up, and last weekend you had went somewhere. Where was that?
Last weekend.
Or a week or two ago, you was going to some city.
I was in Rawai.
Oh, Rawai. Oh, okay. What area is that? Like
Rawai is like a town like South Phuket. It's like very south of the Phuket. And it's like a little expat hub. It's like kind of look like a Bali, like how Bali got that little hipster scene. It's kind of like it looked like that, but the beach was nice. It's still expensive. Phuket is pretty expensive.
I know. They said, but Phuket is more expensive than Bangkok, right?
Yeah,
about
the same. I think Phuket probably more, especially if you in the tourist area. If you going to like Bangla Road, which is Walking Street, it's like 3-4 times more.
That's what I thought. Oh man,
that's real tourist. That's a real tourist area out there.
Man, you got it, big baller, man. You got it.
I be trying to save it.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. You got your channel, man. You about to hit the 30K. You about to hit the 30 like Curry, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was happy. I was looking at it like, man, if I can get 10K, I'll be cool.
Yeah. Everybody wants the double digits. Man, you didn't way in the dust. So I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to pivot. I'm gonna have to do something. Cause man, y'all leaving Bossy in the dust, but I'm gonna figure it out. But
I mean, the thing is with YouTube though, it's like it's gonna go like that. So it's like the moment it goes like that, it's just gonna go like that. You know what I'm saying? It's exponential growth. So it really only takes one video.
One video. Shit, man. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do something. First of all, I gotta post more often. That's what I gotta do.
Oh yeah, that's how often you posting?
Man. Anyway, next question. So you know, so that's why, you know, I can't get mad because I know I have to be honest with my own self. I haven't been posting. Like I haven't posted a video before or since I got back from Thailand. Only thing I've been doing.
Do you think that? Because I hear people say, like, do you think that the live stream combination with the video? Do you think that if you do mostly live and then you try to drop a video, you think that affect your video?
I do, but I don't think that's my issue. So I'm not going to sit here and use that for me. My issue is I need to produce more for me. But outside of me, that's what everybody say. I mean, bigger.
Yeah, because I was always hearing like if you got like a live channel, like, you know, most of your content is live streams, and you kind of you put in the algorithm as a live stream kind of channel. So they'll push your streams, but when you drop videos, it might not push your videos as much as when they push your streams.
You confusing the algorithm. That's why they say you got to pick a struggle and stick to it. You're confusing the algorithm. Now we know why, especially in the beginning. This is not so much for you, Mr. 30, almost 30K, but for us small channels, you know why we do it, because we go live, because especially if you're monetized, once you get that 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you get the super chats and all the shit. You're monetized, so you go live mostly so you can get some super chats and whatnot.
Right.
While you're trying to build up your videos, there's gonna come a point where you got to make a fork in the road.
Right. That's what I was always thinking. I was like, man, they kind of need to fix that if that's the case, though, because like you saying, if you're doing live streams but trying to build a video, if you ain't pushing my video because of my live streams, you know, that kind of make it, I don't know, difficult, I guess. But like you said, I think it is a lot of consistency. Like, I try to post I try to do at least 2 times a week. Sometimes I miss a week. I mean, sometimes I miss a few days, but I try to do at least 2-3 videos a week if I can.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, you know, I got a whole lot of excuses, so why I don't post, but I'm about to get on my bullshit and gotta hit it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, man. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. But like I say, it was a trip, and I was going back looking at your first interview with me back in 2021. I forget what month, but it's 2021, and then in 2022, and then when you was in Africa, and the stuff you were saying, and I know like where you at now. I'm like, wow, I need to kind of put this together. I still might make a few small little videos for my channel. Hey, didn't me and you? This is the time before last. We had a interview at your house that never.
Yeah, I had a bunch of interviews with a few people, and I had it all on the SD card, and I lost the SD card. I had an interview with you. I had an interview with TaylorMade. I had an interview with Aaron.
Oh man, the struggle is real.
I lost those. I had three interviews on there. I think I might have had a little bit with Austin on there too, but I had a few different ones on that one. I lost all of it. So I was like, it is what it is.
I just went through something not as bad as that, but there's another excuse that kind of knocked me down a peg. Is my laptop had caught a virus or got sick or whatever, and so my little laptop repair dude could not fix it, and I knew he was going to do this. I said, try to fix it, don't just do, but he couldn't. All he did was he just nuked my hard drive, reinstalled my Windows. I said, oh man, I had very little stuff backed up. Now thank God, like what's on your channel was on your channel, but I had a lot of stuff. I had a lot of stuff in a pot, you know, in a lab, ready to be put together to go on the channel. Gone. I said, oh man.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I barely hold on. Like that was like the one time I was holding on to something. Because usually I put it up. Like as soon as I do it, I put it up. So it's like I'm never really sitting on the content like that. And that was and then when that happened, I was like, see, that's why I just do it the way I do it.
Bit you in the ass. That kind of took the air of myself for a minute. I said, golly, I can't win from losing. Shit.
Right.
It is what it is.
I gotta let these people in for this aircon, man. They standing downstairs.
Yeah. Got haters in the building. That's what's up. Yeah. In my channel, I talk about what I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't have people tell me what to talk about on my channel. You know what I'm saying? You can go somewhere else with that shit. But anyway, like I'm saying, so what's next for the channel?
Shoot, man, just traveling to more places. Seeing more Thailand. Keep doing what I'm doing, really. I mean, you know, keep grinding.
Man, that's what it's about. Keep grinding all the way to the top, man. All the way to the top. So when you was in Africa, how many countries did you hit?
Just 2. Just Uganda and Kenya.
Oh, just Uganda and Kenya? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just two.
So do you have any plans to ever go back to Africa?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Tanzania. My boy out there, so he about to get married probably in a few months. So I'm gonna go out there. And he was with me in Brazil actually. I'm gonna go out there, and I probably go to Rwanda maybe.
That's what's up.
Maybe go back to Kenya too. I like Kenya.
You liked it to Kenya. Hey, where was that orphanage at? Was that Kenya or is that Uganda?
That was in Kenya. That was in Kenya. That was Kibera. That was the Kibera slums in Nairobi.
That was a dope video you made. You know, you went there at the orphanage and you was helping out the kids and stuff. You playing with the kids and that was dope.
Yeah, that was dope. That was definitely a dope experience, man. Like I got the contact for that too. If anybody want to go to Kenya and do something, I got the contact info for the brother, and you get to see the town and stuff. and the people that got businesses and all that type of stuff get to talk to the people. It was dope.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely well, I can say this time around when I go to Africa, my Africa itinerary is going to be Egypt and South Africa. I wanted to include Kenya. I still might, but if things get tight with money, Kenya might get first on the chopping block, and then this is going to be Egypt and South Africa. But I want to hit up at least three African countries, and not just two. And I can't go that far only just for one country in Africa. So at least got to be two, but I wanted to hit 3. Yeah, you have froze out, but now
my thing might go in and out because I gotta go let these people up for my aircon, fix my aircon. So.
You told me that. Well, hey, we've been rocking out for exactly 45 minutes. I could let you go, bro. So any last words to the people? I'm gonna make you big.
Hey man, shout out to Big Boss, man. Subscribe to the channel. The Patreon is up. My Patreon got deleted, but I got a new Patreon, so the link is in the description for that. Yeah, the Patreon from that yacht party, man.
No,
but yeah. My young boy Malcolm, man. I had posted. He was on the yacht doing some kind of wild stuff, and I didn't think it was against the guidelines, but they got me. It is what it is, man. But when I went through the rules, I was like, okay, yeah, that was against the rules, so it was kind of my fault. So,
did you have any other warnings before that? I mean, why not just take that
video? I had one warning. I had one warning when I first made my Patreon, like a year ago when I first made it. So they was like, basically like, oh, since you had a warning last time, like, all right, so. And I hit them back. They was like, nah, we don't even want to do it. So, but they let me make a new one. So it is.
Because they could have had not let you make a new one, right?
Yeah, that's true. So I'm not sure, but we at like 41 right now. So go subscribe to that. The link is in my bio on my page, Travelversity, man. And I definitely appreciate you, Big Ball. I wish I ain't had to rush you, but you said what?
Not to twist the knife, but how many subscribers did you have on the old Patreon?
Like 200 almost.
And now you got about 40?
Yeah.
Hey, well, that's Big Boss Real Talk. That's how we going to end
this. It is what it is. Yeah, man. Shout out Big Boss, man.
Oh, man. Shout out to Travel Jobversity, man. Get that intercom fixed, man. We're going to do this again.
All right, brother.
All right. Oh, man. Don't say that. Damn. Brother lost his Patreon. That's crazy. Over 200 people, and now the Patreon only got 40 people. Wow. That is crazy. Anyway, shout out to Travel Jobversity. Yeah, like I said, I was going back before this stream. I was trying to edit and put some of our different clips of our earlier interactions and interviews together, but I didn't have enough time to do it. It would have been dope. And it's a trip to see the progression. And like I said, the first time I had him on my channel is when he started his channel about 2 years ago, and he didn't even have 300 subscribers. And hell, I didn't think I quite had 1,000 yet. I had more than him. But then after I got my 1,000 subscribers, I brought him back on, and now look at the brother. He's about to hit 30K. So it can happen. It can happen to anybody. Hell, like I said, he got more subscribers than the homie that put him on, BMT, Aaron Ferris. And so shout out to Aaron Ferris, BMT. We got a little inside information just now. Jobversity just let it slip that actually Aaron Ferris is coming out with that app that he's been talking about for years. He said the app is here. He said a bunch of them, they've been using it in the beta. And so the app is about to drop in a week or two. So that's what's up. Passport Brewers are out here doing real moves. That's what's up. Ice City 510. What's up, Polar Bear? Yeah, man. Shit. I'm not gonna rock long tonight. I just did this because this was set up. Me and a homie was supposed to do this last week, but he was going somewhere, so we did it for this week. Next week I have the homie. Oh my bad. The one and only Philly Dom. Philly Don was supposed to come on a couple weeks ago whenever that fight was, but you know, he's a big boxing fan. He said, "Oh, boss, I don't know, man." I said, "Man, don't worry about it." So anyway, next week we got Philly Don, and I got my people lined up after that. We're not going to be going long. You know what I'm saying? I just thank you guys for coming out. I know a couple of people are going live, or one person in particular. Y'all can go check him out. But I'm about to sign off. And like I said, y'all must have forgot. I know it's on Bossy Boss. It's on Boss. I haven't been posting. I get it. It's a lot of reasons why I haven't, but those excuses. I haven't been posting. I got to get back on my bullshit. I got to start posting. I get it. But I am still, okay? I am still the Iggitty, Biggitty, Bossy Boss, Leany. Cooking with gas, Leany, fire, content. Y'all see it. Boss. Not get it twisted. I am still the boss. Oh, man.